Hello, you guys. Hello, hello, hello. We are back. We do apologize. We had a little technical difficulties. We had some people saying that they couldn't see the show. Uh, some were saying they couldn't see the show. Some were saying that they was able to see it, but they was getting a buzzing sound at the end. So we're gonna see if this fixes the problem. We are back, and we just want to give y'all the best show that we can possibly give y'all. So what we want y'all to do is like and share. Come on back in here, and we're gonna kill it for the one time for y'all. Come on in, come on in, come on in. So we're gonna kick it right back off where we left off at, and we're gonna give another shout out to our sponsors for the ones that missed it. We're gonna give it out a shout out to them. So let's go back. We're gonna start it off with the refrigerated truck. Today, what we are talking about on this week is black inventors. We talked about last week how we talked about black entrepreneurs and how blacks was doing great things in their communities. But this week we want to talk about black inventors. And what we want to talk about first off is refrigerated trucks, which was invented by Frederick McKinley Jones in 1940. If your refrigerator has any produce from your local grocery store, then you can credit an African American inventor by the name of Frederick McKinley Jones. Jones took out more than 60 patents throughout his life, including a patent for a roof mounted cooling system that's used to refrigerate goods on trucks during extended transportation in the mid 1930s. He received a patent for his invention in 1940 and co founded the U.S. Thermal Control Company, later known as Thermo King. The company was a critical during World War II, helping to preserve blood, food, and supplies during the World War. Good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, so we see y'all coming back in. Thank y'all for being patient. Hannah, it's on you.
Yeah, okay. So, since you just talked about the reefer truck, which is still something we use today to transport goods all over the US,
Right.
um, that's a great invention. It makes it able for us to have all those nice things in the store. I am going to chime in on Charles Drew. Charles Drew is an awesome person that created some things that changed a lot of people's lives. Did you know every 2 seconds someone in the US needs blood?
No, I did not know that.
Okay. So Drew was a physician, a surgeon, and a medical researcher who worked with the Red Cross on groundbreaking discoveries around blood transfusions. In World War II, he played a major role in developing the first large scale blood banks and blood plasma programs. He also invented the bloodmobiles. These are refrigerated trucks that to this day safely transport stored blood to the location where it is needed most. Drew was one of the most prominent doctors working in his field and one of the only African Americans during a time when blood donation was still separated along the lines of race. Drew eventually resigned from his position with the American Red Cross over their insistence on adhering to this policy. It wasn't until 1950 before the Red Cross finally recognized all blood as being equal.
Wow.
Mhm.
1950s. That's when you was born, right, Hannah?
No, I was born in 87. Thank you. So rude. Anyway, let's talk about another person. These two sisters, named Mary and Mildred, had many practical inventions. They didn't have a technical education. They were both exceptional at spotting ways to make people's lives better. Together, they invented the sanitary belt. Later, they invented the moisture resistant pocket for the belt. While disabled from multiple sclerosis, Mary went on to invent the walker and the toilet tissue holder. Awesome.
Man, another black excellence at its finest. So y'all, we're gonna go now to the home security system. which was invented by Mary Van Britten Brown in 1966. Before security systems became a fixture, in homes, an African American nurse named Mary Van Britten Brown desi- devised an early security unit for her own home. She spent many nights at home alone in Queens, New York, while her husband was away and felt unsafe with high rates of crime in her neighborhood. On top of that, police was unreliable and unresponsive. So she created a device that would help put her mind at ease in 1966. In 1966, Brown invented a system that used a camera that would slide into and look through four peepholes in her front door. The camera's view would then appear on a monitor in her home so she could survey and potential unwanted guests. She added the other features to the system, including a button to unlock the door and a button to contact the police. She and her husband took out a patent for the system in the same year, and they were awarded the patent 3 years later in 1969. Home security systems commonly used today took various elements from her design.
And I didn't say the last name of Mary and Mildred. Their names are Mary and Mildred Davison. They're sisters for mine, the last one I shared. Now, the next one I have is Otis Boykins. His most notable contribution to science was likely the circuit improvements he made to pacemakers after losing his mother to heart failure, a contribution that has saved countless lives since. But this single improvement was among a long list of achievements. Boykin had 26 patents in his name and is famed for the development of IBM computers, burglar proof cash registers, chemical air filters, and an electronic resistor used to control missiles and other devices. And my last and favorite one is Lonnie Johnson. This man invented something that shows my true age, despite what James always throws shade on, because he's a hater. That the most famous water gun. What was the most famous
Oh
water
man,
gun?
not the water gun.
What's the most famous water gun? Let's see how old you are.
Ah shoot, I know the name of it, but I can't think of it, and I ain't about to show my age on here. You ain't about to get me.
It's called the Super Soaker, and you got a time.
Yes.
He wasn't a toy maker. He was actually an aerospace engineer for NASA with a resume boasting a stint of things from the U.S. Air Force to work on the Galileo Jupiter probe in the Mars Observer Project and more than 40 patents. He's also worked on the Johnson Thermoelectric Energy Converter, which converts heat directly into electricity. But the squirt gun, if you were an 80s baby, that was like just awesome. You know,
Man, that
it
was
gave us
love
all
right
so
there.
much joy. Super soakers were like the best.
They life.
Hmm.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I got in trouble for shooting that water gun at my mama after she done got her hair done. Oh,
Right.
oh man.
Yes.
So y'all, we pray that y'all have been edified and enlightened a little bit on tonight, because that's what we about. And you all definitely, before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors for tonight's show, which
Drop
is
that link again. Drop that link. And it's
yes, I
also going
already
to
done
be
it.
in the link for our show. We will have that link as the headline on there as well.
Definitely, definitely. Just dropped it, and I'm also gonna share it on our page as well. This is for my family, Joy Quartet out of Detroit, Michigan. They are actually up right now for a record deal. They are in a contest right now for a record deal. Shout out to them. I absolutely love them. Anybody that knows me knows that's fam to me, and absolutely love them for everything that they do. They, yeah, that's fam for life right there. And the way that we can help them is clicking on this link that is in my comments, that is in the comments of the show, and voting for Joy Quartet. Vote for them one time out of your day, out of your 24 hours that you get in a day. All you gotta do is go to that link and vote once. And I promise y'all will not regret it. Matter of fact, what I want to do right now is, out of respect, what I want to do is, I feel like it's only right, since we saw in that link, to do probably my favorite song by them.
Drop a song. You already know.
Activate
That
your
makes it
faith.
more, let them
Just
hear it so
believe
they
it.
know what they voting for.
Jesus will turn it around for you.
Go in the comments, go in the link, go to that link and vote for Joy Quartet.
Cause he knows what you're going through. He has a plan just for you. If you just believe, activate your faith. Jesus will. So don't be discouraged. I don't want y'all to be dismayed. Cause he knows what you're going through. He has a plan just for you. Just believe, activate your faith. Jesus will. So don't be discouraged. Stay right there. Don't be discouraged. I know it get hard sometimes, but you got to hold on. Oh, no. Don't be discouraged. Oh, no. Don't be discouraged. Oh, no. Oh, no.
So y'all, please, ma'am, please, sir, go on that page and vote for Joy Quartet out of Detroit, Michigan. And you all, I know that I told them that we would do it for 1 week, but after talking with Hannah, we're gonna recognize them on next week as well. It's only right. It's only right, out of the love that we have for them, the respect that we have for them. It's only right that we recognize them for a second week as well. So to my family out of Detroit, Miss Joy Quartet, Miss Flo, my sister, my brother Emery, all the rest of them out of Joy Quartet, God bless y'all. We love y'all. And we definitely going to be voting for y'all. And We'll Talk Monday is definitely rocking behind y'all 1,000%. Y'all already know it. Now, Hannah, you tell me, because for me, I'm biased, because, I love Quartet anyway. What do you like? What do you think of it?
I like their music.
Uh-oh. What up, sis? What up, sis? Miss Kayla Sign. What up? So y'all definitely, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us on tonight. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, even with the technical difficulties that we had in the beginning of the show. But Hannah will tell you, but I'm proud of myself, because before, with technical difficulties, I would have been slipping, I would have been losing my mind. But Hannah will tell you, I was calm. I'm like, let's just resend the link. Let's do it again. So I'm learning to be more patient because I know that technology ain't always your friend. So we appreciate y'all. We will be back next week. And we're going to have a new series for y'all next week too. And pray for us because we are looking at branding a little bit more, getting out there a little bit more for different sites as far as with the podcast and with some other things that we're working on. If you listened to last week's show, you already know one of the things. If you didn't listen to last week's show, you better go catch it because we'll announce it again in April. So, as I always say before we close out, sometimes our disappointments are nothing more than God's appointments, meaning some things that we're looking at as bad. God is only turning it around for our good. Stay blessed, and be a blessing to someone else. We will see y'all next week. Hannah, what you got to say to them?
Everyone have a great week, and thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Please like and share.
Yes, please. And you can also catch us on YouTube as well. And to our Clubhouse family, we ain't forgot about y'all. We're working on something for y'all very soon. So stay on the lookout for that, an announcement about that. Love y'all. Peace.